I'm dropping off.
Play y'all game?
Yeah. Goddamn, Javante Davis, I know he's spending all his money.
Why you say that?
Ain't no way that nigga can afford a Lambo. The Lambo's about 4-5 million.
They bought 250,000.
They don't let everybody get them though, do they?
With the Lambs, I think
Yeah.
so.
I thought you had to be like on a list to get that.
You got that bread, you can get that one. Yeah, I think them bitches go for like 250,000.
250?
Yeah, I think half million dollars. Well, yeah, somewhere from 250 to 500.
Oh, they ain't that much. I must be thinking about them Ferraris then. A million.
I know one of them going for that. I remember I had it. Yo.
Yo.
What's good, YouTubers? What's up, man? Back with another video, man. Today, I'm gonna show you my 99 overall playmaking lockdown.
$1,000
This is the best all-round build in the game. Look,
payday though.
y'all get all the content dunks. Well, pretty much every dunk. 86 driving dunks, 73. All you need if you're tired of spending $100.
What you about to make, Trey?
I'm about to make a lockdown, nigga. Shoot a little bit, bro.
Oh, Jock, man. Goddamn, we missed out on the good glitch today. It was a glitch out there today. Some VC glitch. We probably could have made like $1 million off of that shit.
Man, what happened to it? They patched it already?
Yeah, man. They patched. The dude found out from the Europe service from that red ball, blue ball shit. And soon as it dropped for the Eastern service to do it, he dropped that video like at 11. The shit was supposed to start at 12, and right in the middle of the game, they had disabled the event.
Like in this clip, I get screened. I have to pick up on the center.
You could have made like 50,000 every 5 minutes. Man, I can't play in snow. Damn. I can't even see your jersey, man.
I hate playing in the first championship round.
We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
You want to start over? It's gonna be snow anyway.
That shit probably gonna be snow still. We can try.
Let's start over.
Now, this is a very common build in NBA 2K19 and even NBA 2K. Three-pointers, not so much. But make sure
Damn, that's bullshit.
Now, moving on to physical profile. Here is a very key thing. I was trying to make this build just to see with this fight your whole
Hit X, dog.
build the whole agility. So keep your driving dunk at 86. You're still going to be able to get contact dunks in this build, even though your driving dunk's not 91. But trust me, do it just like that. Standing dunk, put your standing dunk till 45. And also, you're going to put that to pay 47.
What color you got on?
Shooting,
Purple.
you're going to maxing out every single shooting stat. Mid-range, three-pointers, free throw, and don't forget that post fade. Hey, I see with this build, only
Came here white.
That's not very good, but hey, we'll take it. It's not going to be the best shooter, like I said, but you'll be able to shoot a little bit. Now, playmaking, we're not touching playmaking here. I compromised on playmaking to get some finishing back. Playmaking back, upgrades, take some finishing upgrades. Now, defensively,
Goddamn, in New York.
I got my lockdown defender. My pure lockdown defender now. I showed y'all how to make it last video.
I thought the Giants had a damn dome.
They shell damn stadium with what's it called?
Yeah, I thought they built the dome.
Wow, that bill probably gonna be snowing the goddamn game.
It's snowing.
All right,
yeah.
Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I should have did this fucking bid from the get-go.
Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike is 59.
I ain't even did that yet. I'm looking at the pie charts. And if I make him a playmaker, a defender, like, he's shooting, he can shoot a 72 mid-range and a 67-3. And his dunking, 87 layups to 82. That's higher than the nigga I got now. Except the dunk.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
That's what I'm going to have to make right here.
Here we go! 10-2 stop! 54. Yes!
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Watch the safety creep. Watch out. Yo, big rip.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
You can't get past me. 64, quick. Go. Hey, Sam off. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved
my
it
standing
well, but
dunk
here's
got to be
3rd
on to get it
down.
a LeBron James package.
He's checking. Go.
60.
On the ball. Get it.
Now a give right side. Muhammad. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On first down, Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On 2nd down, Barkley able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
You ain't doing nothing today. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Check back.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense, I got from it, and I think you did as well. They weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it, because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Muhammad, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
This is still a 2-way finish. Dang.
Set. 60 or. Come on, QB, come on. Ready?
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
They take the DC down.
Whoa, open the door. Hold on.
Man, that shit crazy.
Alright.
My goddamn shit, goddamn. That shit for that man out there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shoot.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Hodges on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. To the 40
Blaine, you bought that $200,000 for $50.
No, I bought mine from Best Buy.
The very definition of a tough yard game.
Now, is that one where the receiver you go to your quarterback and say,
but that one better, though.
Yeah,
if I had known about that one yesterday, I would have bought that one. Because you get 99 skill boosts for each category.
Going to be the result. If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
On that little special.
On 2nd down, Love. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you described, an interception.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
It's whooping ASAP in there. Yeah.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Madison, go in there and lay down. I mean, go, not lay down, but sit down right there.
Damn, man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hey, you in here,
field it
folks?
at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and failing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And Tate's got it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young. You actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that.
Got about 11 people on that damn line.
I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd down, Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That 2nd down play nets a -4. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. It's caught, Shepard. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
3rd down, you know he doing an out route, bro. Put that ass in cover 2 and play the middle of the field.
On the run, it's Barkley. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway.
Let's go, baby.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Switch.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, switch gears. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Slam. Check it out, read.
On first down, here's Love. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Cook. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Pilot, 64, weak.
On 3rd down, Hodges. He can run for it, and he will. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 6-6, pull it high.
Safety screen.
Underneath Griffin.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. He completes it to Tate. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Muhammad, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They go again with Muhammad. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 53 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
You in here, B?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Again, it's Cook. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the carry, it's Cook. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hodges. He may try and run for this. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's going through this stadium? He picked up that first down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the first. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 26, check out.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Ready, set. 22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Hodges going deep for Diggs. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter with his man, his zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They were making plays on the football, contesting everything.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Man, that shit crazy, man.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Go now. 30 base. Focus, defense, focus. Shoot! Check 99. Go. Shoot!
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 3rd down. Hodges. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 10. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And you know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
Get back on 2K, Blind.
Yeah, I'm about to get back on.